was never really good at putting myself into a box, whether it's age or gender or any other label. I kind of never understood why I should limit myself when there's so much more to who I am. And the older I get, the more I experience reality as something fluid rather than fixed. Because everything is in relationship with everything else. Nothing exists entirely on its own. For example, I genuinely feel that I can communicate with my younger and older selves. And right there, the categories begin to dissolve, because my younger self, it exists in the past. So in a way, that version of me is older than the version of me speaking right now. And my future self, it's so young that it hasn't even been born yet. I actually believe that we're giving birth to ourselves in each and every moment. And every image you're seeing right now, it's already from the past. And it's captured by a small object that itself relies on energy to receive and to store and to transmit them across time. Little fragments of moments that no longer exist in actuality, whatever that means. And yet, here they are, meeting each other again in the present, woven into a tapestry of new meanings, new ways of perception. I think what I want to say is that we're just all so much more than what meets the eye. Summer is here. It hit like a tidal wave, and I'm sweating and I'm sick, and I made myself a salad to cool myself down a little. I made a watermelon, feta cheese, spinach salad with some whole wheat in it. And it's very, very tasty. And then I made myself this coconut drink. And so yeah, that's me right now at this moment in time. Everything feels quite surreal. I haven't been on YouTube for maybe 2 weeks, if I'm able to finish this video, because it has been a lot in the last 2 weeks. My son has been with me the whole time because his father was on vacation. Yeah, I was working, and before that I had 1.5 weeks of vacation when I was in Lisbon. So many things have changed and entered my life that I actually feel like I need some time to metabolize everything and to adjust now. I hope now finally I'll be able to do it, but now I got sick and I don't know. This kind of stage in my life feels a bit difficult, or has its challenges, because I'm really a seeker of connection. When I go on YouTube, I see a lot of videos or get a lot of suggestions of women in their 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond, living alone or being alone. And I find that very empowering on the one hand. On the other hand, I just have to be very honest. I'm a person that thrives through connection and friendships, especially community connection. And being in that age group right now with its particular qualities and challenges, I find it a lot harder to connect to people than I did in my 20s, for example. Right now, I'm working in a rather normal job, and keeping my creativity kind of in my private sphere. And, just being a parent and having all those duties, responsibilities, also having elderly parents, it just doesn't give you that much freedom and space to be in those, artsy creative circles anymore, to go to all those vernissages and finissages and parties and whatever, like I used to in the past, or concerts. It's just not that easy anymore, especially being a single mom. And I miss that. I truly miss that. But it is the way it is. And I perceive it as really hard to find meaningful, inspiring connections with people in my age group and older, because most of them are so involved in their lifestyles, in their bubbles, like either being parents and having their home and their garden and all this kind of bubble, or maybe being older, but then sometimes I don't know how to meet those people that are beyond their 50s. In our 20s, we're like so oftentimes just want to embrace the world and fall in love, and then get hurt maybe, or we have this big dream, we want to fall in love with our lives, and then maybe get disappointed because we don't reach that goal we have set for ourselves, that limerence we have with a person or with our life kind of gets, unveiled. Can you say it like that? I don't know. My English sometimes is a bit weird. But there's kind of sometimes this disillusion happening when you reach your 30s, because you realize, oh, I had this perfect vision of my life in my head, and it hasn't worked out as planned. And then there's a point, I don't know how I'm going to say that, but ever since I can remember, I never really identified with my age. I always felt sort of ageless. Not like an old soul particularly, not really, because I feel like I'm probably more a young soul in my journey, but I never really could identify with the age group I was in, because when I was in my teens, I always befriended people in their 20s. Yeah, and right now it just kind of shifted, and since everything that happened in the last years in my life, it was so much dark things connected to aging and to all the challenges, aging brings, that I kind of lost the positive outlook on it. And so what I'm trying to do is to surround myself with as much inspiring input from people that just see and perceive myself for who I am, and not for the number that, I don't know, is printed my passport or whatever. It's like the last thing that I identify with. I'm sorry. It just makes me really sad when connections between people are being hindered because of such weird categories that have nothing to do with our energy, and also not with the embodiment of that energy. I mean, I know this is my body right now. That's the way I look. That's the way I feel. I'm in my body. I'm very grateful for my body. But it's not who, that's not what defines me. When I'll be gone, my soul will leave this body, and this body is left behind, someone will see it and touch and feel it maybe, and realize that's not Nastya, or whatever that means, I just sometimes feel like an alien, and I just crave connections with people who are like as age and gender non-conforming as me. But it's rare and it's hard to find, and that's why I am, that's one of the reasons why I'm using this platform, because it connects me to people like you, and I know some of you feel very similarly, so thank you for making me feel less alone and more connected. So I didn't manage to finish this video in time because I caught some weird virus, and the days that followed were a mix of unbearable heat and a painfully sore throat and nausea. Great combination. And I couldn't really do much at all, and I couldn't even go outside or keep up with the things around my apartment. So I wasn't able to do much yesterday anymore. I'm so sick. I mean, look at me, like my eyes. I made myself some breakfast. Also tonight I was in much pain. Like my body hurt, my throat hurts, my uterus hurts, everything hurts. Yeah, but that's why I made myself this beautiful breakfast with oat, how do you say, oat, porridge with apple and oat milk. I hope it will help. It's so hot, but it's beautiful, the sun is shining, but it's really a heat wave here in Germany. So yeah, good morning. Oh. I think I need to give them some water, some sort of water. I just made myself a glass of cold water with ice cubes. Look at that, like 5 minutes and it's already melted because it's so hot. It's really a sauna in this room. I looked and it was like 35 Celsius, which is like 95 Fahrenheit. We have no AC here, and I have only like a fan that is distributing the hot air within my room, and that's it. So it's not the nicest weather if you have sore throat and a virus, I'm telling you, but I feel like my energy is coming back right now. I had some energy to tidy up a little bit after 5 days or something of just kind of really not being able to do anything. I didn't get out, and I think today I really need to go outside into nature just a little bit, maybe go to the lake and just put my feet into the cold water or something like that. So good. I actually also kind of love these days because they're just so out of the ordinary, and you just get swept away by this heat, and it's just a little bit like an out of time experience. Literally, it's really like you are in a different dimension. Like, you know, in winter I'm always looking back at those days in summer, you know, that were really, really hot, and maybe there were extraordinary things going on in your life. And you look back at that, and it seems so far away, so far away. And I don't know, now here we are in this summer again. All I need's a little time to get behind the sun and cast my weight. All I need's a piece of this mind that I can celebrate. All in all, is something to give. All in all, is something to do. All in all, there's something to live with you. With you. sign to get behind the sun and cast this weight of mine. All I need's a place to find, and there I'll celebrate. All in all, there's something to give. All in all, there's something to do. All in all, there's something to live with you. With you. Oh, all I need. All I need. Ach, super, danke.
Dankeschön.
Grazie.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Das ist schon kalt.
Das glaube ich. So I just came back from the lake and now I'm making myself this beautiful salad because it's still so hot. And I need something refreshing. I'm going to make myself a grapefruit lemonade also. And first I need to take a shower. I need to take a shower because otherwise I can't even tell you. It feels like a sauna, but like in an attic because the air is so dry and smells so I don't know the English word. Muffig, it's in German. I have to look that up, what muffig means in English. How beautiful it looks. I love it. It's huge, but I'm hungry and I have my grapefruit to drink and my throat is still hurting, but I'm so happy that I went to the lake. I mean, the last 6 days I was in this sauna, in this dry, stinky sauna of this apartment. I'm so glad that I got out and I'm so surprised how much I've missed the lake and how good it felt. The water is dripping. And yeah, we have like heat record right now. I think it's like 40 Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, 100 or something. It's hot in here. Yeah. So at the end of the day, while watering my plants, some final thoughts came to me. And I think that, yeah, that's actually how I'm learning to connect with myself, by nourishing myself, by expressing myself, by watering my inner garden, so to speak. You know, nature keeps reminding me that things don't grow through force. They grow through patience and presence and trust. And I truly feel that the best antidote to isolation is cultivating a friendship with ourselves that is so genuine that we become a place we love returning to, and also a place that attracts exactly what we truly need. And, you know, I find myself more and more choosing connection over control, because I believe connection is where life happens. It is where happiness lives. And it opens the heart and it softens the heart so that we can receive. And the more I observe nature, the less interested actually I become in control, and the more interested I become in connection and relationship. Because, I mean, we spend so much energy trying to control what was never truly ours to control. Like, I don't know, people and timing and outcomes and goals. But imagine what might happen if we invested that same energy into opening ourselves to life instead. You know, opening ourselves to listening more deeply and trusting a little bit more. Maybe also allowing ourselves to be surprised. Anyway, these are just some thoughts this evening. I'm just very grateful for you, and I don't take you for granted. So please take good care of yourselves, drink enough water if it's hot where you are right now, and keep watering your inner garden. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.